Welcome to Heather's Do Vegas. I'm Heather Ashley.
I'm Heather Nicole. Hi, other Heather. How are you
Hi,
doing?
I'm doing great. I am so excited to be here. This has been a long time coming for us.
Yes,
Yeah,
and we made it.
we made it. We're here. We
We
are
made it.
in our sequins and all.
Yes, it's Vegas.
Yes. So we're rolling out the red carpet for our premiere.
We are.
Um, so a little bit about our show. So this is a what I call a variety show. So buckle up. We're going to take you on a wild ride. We're going to talk about everything from trends, hot topics, celebrity news, Bravo, reality TV, and of course, we're going to spend a good time talking about our favorite city in the world, Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
So we
Yep.
have many years of inside scoop to share with you. So be sure to stay tuned all the way to the end because that's when we talk about our Vegas adventures. Are you ready
Yes.
to do this?
I'm ready. I'm born
All
ready.
right. All right, let's jump in. Our first segment is Heather's Hot Takes. And this is where we're going to talk about kind of just some current events, mostly celebrity news. And first up, so I don't know if you watched, but so Dancing with the Stars, they've announced their new celebrity lineup of dancers, and a few of which I'm really interested in seeing. I don't. Do you watch the show?
I don't like Survivor. I watched like the first year and then I quit. So I hear what's going on and I keep track of it. But I mean, I will tell you who I'm sad was not on the list. Sheena from
Oh,
Vanderpump. She was
Sheena,
not on
I
the list.
know, I know, I know. I saw that too. I was kind of hoping. I know.
I'm sad for her.
Yeah. I can almost see something where one of the celebrities, like, there's something that happens, they get a bad injury, and they bring Sheena in as like the pinch hitter
No
and
way.
knocks it out.
No,
No?
on the sly on the side, I'm secretly rooting for Brock because his Instagram, he does some construction and it is just everything a girl could want. I don't
Well,
know why I like watching him build a fence, but I do.
as long as they can put him in some sequin shorts, I
Oh, he calls
mean,
everyone legends. He's like, "Thank you, legends. Good day, legends."
yeah.
Like it. I'm here
He's got
for it.
some serious thighs.
I'm not mad at that. I'm not
some
mad.
dancer thighs. Um, but did you see? So Tori Spelling is one of
Yes.
the, and then Anna Delvey, which I
Yes.
thought you would get a kick out of.
Yes, I do an Anna
Yeah.
Delvey impression.
Oh, you do the best. You do the best, Anna. And are you brushed up on your Anna?
I don't think so, but next time. I'll have it ready
Okay.
next time.
All right. All right. Yeah. Let's see. Maybe after her first performance, we'll have you do
Yes.
an Anna for us.
Hmm.
um. Okay. So the whole like J Lo Ben thing. You
Yes.
see, he's dating this Kick Kennedy. I mean, does anyone care anymore? Do you care?
Okay, so here's my hot take on this, and it's probably my unpopular opinion.
Okay.
And I only base this on the fact that I lived in LA for a number of years, and he was one of the people I saw out, like the top five celebrities I saw out a lot. I think that he checked out of the marriage and he cheated on her, and that's why she gave up. That's my take on it because she was all in, and one day she just was out.
No, it's everybody was rooting for them, but I don't know. I think she
I'm
needs
actually Team
like
J Lo on this one.
yeah, I think she
Yep,
needs like a little bit of an older man.
or
I could
maybe
I could
none.
see that. Um. All right. So, oh my gosh, this is all over TikTok and ugh, and it grosses me out. Tamra Judge from Real Housewives of Orange County
Yes,
did this massive, right? She did a couple procedures to her face.
yes.
People are comparing her to, like a green monster, all of these goofy things, and she looks very scary. I don't know. I mean, she looked great. I can't
So
wait to
you
see
guys,
the
we actually
after.
met. We were right next to Tamara at Erica's show, and she was there with Teddy, and they were both gorgeous, like just spectacularly pretty in person. We couldn't believe
Yeah,
it, how pretty they were in person.
yeah.
So
So,
TV definitely changes what you look like. But I did dip into some of the comments on, and they're just letting Tamra have it. And I can't say that I really disagree with some of the things she said, but they seem to be, Team Shannon, Team Vicky,
Okay,
which
yeah,
is
and we'll
unusual.
dive into that later in our reality bite segment. Um, but yeah, just to backtrack on your comment, so we were at Erica Jane from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. We were at her the weekend opener of her show Bet It All on Blonde at the House of Blues, and we were like front table row. She brought in all of her reality heavy hitters, and so it was Tamara and Teddy Mellencamp, two tables
And you
down
can
from
actually
us.
see us. And if you watch her show, I was wearing bright
Mm-hmm.
green because I thought I was doing my Erica Jane. So you can see us in the crowd. You could see me pretty clearly, like right
Yeah,
dead center in the middle. Heather had on silver, similar to what she has on right now.
yeah, I had some sequins. So yeah,
Yeah.
please do go back and spot us in that episode. So there's a new show coming out, The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives,
Yes.
and I started laughing to myself because I actually just heard an interview with two of the Mormon wives on Heather McDonald's podcast. And I don't know what secret there is, because the reason why they have a reality show is that they have put all their business on the street. And so I'm just going to play along with it for now. But it's going to be on Hulu, but really interesting,
I
right?
am here for it.
Okay. And the funniest, like, I guess, headline that's kind of come out of this show is this whole soft swinging.
Yes.
I, I don't know which one I'm gonna call it, a phenomena, but it was the first time I'd ever heard that. But then again, I tend to hear things very late in life, and we'll get to that another time. But so I'm probably late to this party, but um, you
Maybe
know,
on that topic for sure.
had you heard of that before?
I haven't heard that exact term, no. And I'm surprised
Okay.
because I've heard all the other terms.
Okay.
Um, but no, I have not heard that one.
Okay. So according, this is their definition of
Hmm.
what soft swing. So the couples get together with other couples at someone's house, and they'll mix and match husbands and wives, and they'll kiss, kiss, but in front of the other spouse.
Hmm.
And that's what they call soft swinging. And so one of the girls in this show, her and her husband were participating in that, and then apparently it escalated, and they ended up getting a divorce. But she documented the whole thing on TikTok, and
And I
so
was
they're
impressed that they were doing TikTok dances, okay? Because I've tried and I cannot. But this, I don't know how this is
yeah,
making the headline.
yeah. Well, hey, they got a show, and we're gonna check it out, and then
For sure.
we'll report back
I'm
and
here for it.
see how it
I like
goes.
the mix of
Yeah,
the two
yeah.
different worlds coming
And
together.
the other one, her claim to fame, I thought she was the one that was related to Ben Affleck, but it turns out it's her husband that is like a distant cousin, distant. They've
Okay.
never met him, but all right, that should be fun. Okay, we're gonna slip right into our Bravo bits, reality bites. Okay, Housewives of Orange County. Woo. All right, I think we're like midway season. I'm not quite sure, but I think like the biggest thing coming out of the show, and it's going to play out, I think, all season, is the love triangle with Shannon, Alexis, and Johnny J.
I mean, this is not a secret, but you guys will be learning. Real Housewives of OC is my least favorite cast.
Okay.
I feel like this year is better than last year, but we're still not where we should be. They need stylists. Nonetheless, I'm here for Gina this
Hmm.
year. I really like her standing up for herself, but I just can't with this John, Alexis, Shannon stuff.
Yeah.
There's no accountability from any participant in any of the three of them.
It's kind of ugly. And from, all of the people that follow and comment, it really seems like people are on Shannon's side, and they're
Yes.
turning against Alexis. People that normally really didn't care for Shannon are, everyone feels bad for her, and it's like one thing after
Well, it's
another.
the
She's
first
getting
time you've
popped.
seen Shannon take accountability for what she's done.
Yeah, well,
And
she had
that
no
really
choice.
resonates. It resonates with me as a person, with the public, with, the world.
Yeah,
She's just denied up until now. I mean, I like her a little bit more, but I still,
I
it's not
know.
my favorite. It's not my favorite.
So, what about new girl Katie? What do you think of her?
I like Katie. I think she stepped up, fit right in. She looks like her wardrobe is what I require
Okay.
more than a Gucci sweater. If you saw the episode
Hmm.
last night, but they just fall short for me.
Okay.
What's her name? Emily's always yelling at someone.
No, it's been interesting to
But I
see.
would go drinking with Emily. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she seems like a fun girl overall.
Yep.
It's just funny to see, it's the evolution of the housewife. They've been around for a few years. They were the underdogs, been knocked down, and now they're at a point where they know how the game's played, and they know where to go in and start picking fights, and
Yes.
getting messy, and
They break the fourth wall quite a bit.
it's like a playbook. And that's kind of where I don't like it, and where I kind of do like, transitioning here and talking about Dubai, where they're not at that point yet, and
Yes.
you know, their
But even
fights are
if
like
they
silly.
were, you got to give them credit for what they're wearing.
Oh yeah, no,
They
it's
look like housewives.
yeah,
You got to have on
it's
like a label or a feather, and they do both at the same time. It's like a basic requirement.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so who from Dubai do you like the most?
Well, I mean, this year, obviously, I mean, backstory to this, you guys, we went to BravoCon, so we met Caroline Stanberry
Hmm.
in person. We met Lisa Milan. I was enamored with Lisa Milan. I didn't even notice Dorinda standing next to her. So I'm not a Lisa the fan this season. I really enjoy the Caroline Ion dynamic. I
Yeah,
think Caroline makes me laugh when she talks to Sergio.
yeah,
They
yeah.
crack me up.
They're funny. Yeah. Okay, who's your least favorite? Oh, I guess it's Lisa then, right?
My least favorite would be probably Caroline Brooks.
Hmm. Why is that?
I like the new girl. She fits right in,
Who's the
but I
new
couldn't
girl?
tell you her name.
Oh my gosh,
The
crazy.
fitness girl, the yoga girl.
The one that wears the nose ring?
No,
Okay, yeah.
that's
Um,
isn't that Sarah?
Sarah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I find that, hopefully I'm using this word correctly, but like a dichotomy where she wears the nose ring and then she has all the tattoos, but then she can't wear a yoga tank top on camera. She has to cover it up with some sheer thing
She's very
because of
religious.
her religion. But
Yeah.
then, but then I don't know. An adult woman wearing a nose ring, just it goes against my religion. Let's put it that way. Okay. Okay. So quick girls trip, ultimate girls trip, right? The New York OGs.
Yes. I'm
All right.
rewatching it because it's so entertaining.
Yeah, I think they're hilarious. And even though they've been around forever and ever, it's it's still like it just seems like slapstick comedy.
They just make good TV. You could separate any of those, like Dorinda. Dorinda said like eagles don't fly with pigeons. Come on, where did she come up with this? And yet, Dorinda is like, drinking all day, and her makeup will be smeared. And she goes and puts on like a Prada dress and like Givenchy shoes, and she does her Tom Ford makeup. I'm like, Dorinda,
Yeah.
Good for you.
Did you see where they invited all those young guys over after
Yes.
the dinner? And I mean, I love that they acknowledge they're like, oh my gosh, these guys are, like
Yeah, they're self-deprecating.
son's age, but
Like
yet
Luann. Yep.
they still were kind of going after them.
They'll still do it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh my
I need a
gosh.
class from Luann. That's what I need. Class with the Countess on flirting.
Seriously. Forget her cabaret. That's what she should be doing.
I know she should.
Luann, if you're
Lock,
listening,
lock it down. Lock it down with the Countess. That'll be class number 2.
oh my gosh. All right.
I would
Yeah.
take it.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of ladies would.
Sign me up. How to
That's.
close with the Countess.
Uh,
She would be like, ladies, always be closing. Her first class, she would show how Sonia does it. She does the same thing. They are mad flirters. I'm so bad at flirting.
too
Whole other
funny.
conversation.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we are coming off of Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
All right. I'm still recovering, I think. And then here we are. We are now going into the next weekend. We'll have more adventures to share. But so we thought we'd kind of do a little recap of Labor Day in Las Vegas because there's always wild things happening. So many choices to make. There's something for everyone all the time. We started off our weekend on Saturday at the M Resort Hotel Spa Casino at the Daydream pool, which is their adult pool. Yeah, we had a cabana there and a group of friends, and that was a really good time, I thought.
Yeah, that was probably one of our best. It was like pretty chill. And
Yeah.
it wasn't chill. I say that it was probably like 105 still, but everyone was in good spirits. Everyone dipped
Mhm.
out before they needed help. So it was a really nice time. It's
Mhm.
probably one of my favorites. Because
Yeah.
all we've done this summer is go to the pool.
It has been, yes, we've done our tour of duty at the hotel pools this weekend and or sorry this summer. Um, but just to like give a little insider on that pool, so Daydream is small, and there's maybe like 20 cabanas and a couple day beds, kind of a rectangular shaped pool in the middle. A DJ. The DJ was great. I thought he did a great job the whole time. And it's adults only, so 21 and over. And yeah, we just kind of chilled with friends and floated around the pool. And I thought that was a good time. And then their main pool is really nice as well. There's like two sides to it, with a kind of center down the middle, and that's a great pool too. And for locals, you can get in with your local ID, and it's like around $25 an adult. Always check their website because things change, but that's a great pool for locals, so you don't have to stay there to access that.
So if you guys are watching, you don't live in Las Vegas, we'll give you a little bit of things we've learned over the years. If you want to go to a pool and have a chill day, don't go to one of the club pools. And I say that primarily because there's really nowhere to put your stuff. So if you get in, you need to bring a tiny little bag, and they're going to make you throw away most of the stuff in there, including like gum. So most of them are easy to get into, but if you're looking for a more relaxed day in the sun, don't go to a pool with a DJ unless it's not a local pool. We highly
Yeah,
recommend the off strip properties. You can get into most of them, and it's relaxing.
yeah. And unless you have a cabana or a day bed, um, expect to wait in line for a drink all the time. Yeah. So then we went to Mandalay Bay on Saturday. And so what was happening, because with Allegiant Stadium being right behind Mandalay Bay, right, there's like always something going on. So that day was the big like college kickoff to like
Oh,
college
the USC
football.
game? Yeah.
Yeah. So it was, yeah, USC and LSU. Oh my gosh, I've never seen so many, fans dressed up. And it turned
At
out,
the pool?
oh, no, just walking around the hotel.
Oh,
No,
wow.
and so what happened subsequently is that, we actually got there late, like 2 o'clock. Normally probably all those people were at the pool at like 10.
Yeah.
And so we got there at 2, where, these people probably left, they showered, they changed, they got their gear on. And they're all just kind of walking, they were headed to the game. And so the pool was empty. So it was great. Like, I mean,
The
yeah.
main pool or the um liquid, what's one upstairs called? Maria?
Uh, Maria's the adult pool. No, we just hung out at the lagoon pool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But as you walked around, I mean, it just was empty. So it was kind of, yeah, it turned out really nice.
Oh, yeah,
And
that would be
then
nice.
later I heard that that game they broke a record for attendance at Allegiant Stadium.
I heard
So
that too.
that was pretty interesting. Okay, so some other things that are coming up. So can you believe it? Paris Hotel is celebrating their 25th anniversary.
No, I
Holy.
have not seen this anywhere.
Yeah. Well, so it remains to be seen exactly, what they're going to be doing. I think they're going to roll out, some special events, etc. But, so if you want to head to Paris, and you haven't been to, Vanderpump, Lisa Vanderpump of Beverly Hills, Housewives and Vanderpump Rules. So she
They did
is doing,
replace some
has a
of the
bunch of
restaurants in
places.
there.
Yeah. So
I
she's
know they have
got
Martha
one.
Stewart's. I've never
Martha
tried.
Stewart. Yeah. Martha Stewart's Bedford is in there.
Hmm.
And
Hex
then
is really good for brunch, you guys. They have bottomless mimosas, pretty good. Food's good. It's not expensive. It sits right on the strip, so you can watch the Bellagio show.
yeah, that's a cool place.
It is.
Um, and then did you know she's opening another
Yes.
place, Pinky's, at the
Yes.
Flamingo.
They
I looked
closed
into
Jimmy
it.
Stewart, right? Jimmy Buffett.
I went on their website and it said it replaced the striped zebra.
Oh,
There was a zebra.
well,
Um,
Flamingo needs help then, all the way around.
Welcome, Pinkies. We can't wait.
Yeah.
It did.
Whatever.
It said opening this summer, which we're at the end of. These things happen. There's construction delays, but I'm sure they're gonna open very soon.
So in
So
Vegas, construction goes very fast. So when they do a new restaurant, it opens in like months. Houses are done in 9 months. So
yeah,
things move very fast here.
yeah. But we'll keep posted on that because I definitely want to check it out. I'm excited to see if it's how she differentiates Pinkies from the other cocktail gardens. And then,
I love the vibe. I love the aesthetic. Love
so
all the decor.
have you seen what Tropicana looks like now?
I saw the shell
Hmm.
of it. Kind of scary that they could punch all the windows out like that, but
Yeah, it's bare bones. So demolition is October 8th at 2:30 in the morning. Um, I'll be watching on the news the next day. So
that's way past our bedtime.
there will not be any live eyewitness reporting
Right.
from me. But hey, it's those are once in a lifetime experiences. So I say
I
go
did
for
see
it.
the volcano was down. Sorry. I this
Oh
one thing I did this week in Vegas, I took in a last minute concert as I do, and I went to see the Beach Boys on Wednesday. They were phenomenal. They didn't
yeah.
sound great, but it was so much fun, and they have 33 set concert. I got floor seats in the orchestra. I'm really good at getting last minute seats. I can always give tips on that. I do use about 8 platforms to buy tickets. I jump between them. But I came out of that show and I just want to know, why are the Beach Boys asking Rhonda for help? Who is Rhonda and why does she need help? I don't
Are,
get it.
are are all the original members
No.
still?
So Brian Wilson no longer tours, or he's not touring this year. And Mike Love did most of the singing. But if you saw some of my videos, Kokomo didn't sound great. I do want to watch Cocktail. Can't find that anywhere to watch. But There's some guy named Brian Eichenberger, and I remember his name because he pretty much carried the whole show, and he just sounds phenomenal. He's got that high pitched voice, and they harmonize, so they kind of were ahead of their time. They were a little bit like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, but it was so crazy to hear those songs live. Not as good as the Rolling Stones, but crazy nonetheless. I had a great time. I had some beachy clothes on.
Okay, so
I think they're
someone.
touring through the end of the year still. So
Okay, so this it was just a one stop. They were here. It's
no,
not like
they're here
a
tonight
residency.
and they're here tomorrow.
Okay, but
So it
it's
was
not like a residency.
well, they call it a residency, but I highly recommend. And I was telling Heather this the other day. I love the Venetian Theater. It's pretty easy to get in, easy to get out. It's not like some of the other venues that are a little bit trickier to park. You can even park there.
Hmm.
Nice. It was very easy. Good acoustics. Good time.
Okay, someone I'd like to see Janet Jackson is doing a residency at Resorts World, starting I think the night before New Year's Eve through February. So it's 10 shows. I hear really good things about. Have you ever seen her in concert? Like recently?
Yes, the New Year's Eve party, she danced the whole time. And she's
Is,
got great songs, but when I saw her mini residency, her dancers would dance behind her and she'd throw her arm out at the last minute and hit the beat, which I could do too, right? And so it was like somebody said, Janet, like you're known for dancing, get out there and
and
be the
dance.
rhythm nation.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, well, hopefully,
She was supposed to be at the Sphere though. You heard that, right? Like they can't
Oh.
seem to lock down a big artist beyond the Eagles for that Sphere.
All right. Well, then, so coming up, we are going to the home opener of the UNLV football. And so we're really excited because our team, UNLV, we're both alums. And so if whether you're local, you're out of town, they play at Allegiant Stadium, and it's a great way to see the stadium if you've never been. And you see a football game, the tickets are really affordable. The team had, I think, the second best season of the program last year, and they won their first game against Houston last weekend, and this should be, I think, a slam dunk for a win on Saturday. So we're really excited. We're gonna take some fun pictures and video and share those with you, and bring you a fun report back on that and all of our other antics that happen in
Yeah, lots of
between.
football this weekend. Lots of football. I'm here for it. I love football. To steal the quote, it's legendary. They're legends.
Cool. All right, well, so this is a wrap for us, our first episode. Thank you for joining us. We're really excited. You are going to want to have more of us in your life, I'm sure, after hearing and seeing this today. And so you can find us on Instagram and on TikTok. Those are our two, oh, and YouTube. So we're across that board. We're just Heather's Do Vegas. And Do is spelled Deux, like French, because there's two Heathers. So Heather's Do Vegas on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And until then, don't do anything we wouldn't do.